Hey, hey, hello. It is day 15 of the Ultimate Better Butt Challenge. On your lineup today, we have 200 squats. So the numbers are getting up there. I'm going to keep the weight pretty light. I'm holding just one 5-pound dumbbell just to engage my upper thoracic and not let my chest fall forward. Something for my elbows just to drive down in between my legs is the abduct. And then I'm going to break that up into 4 sets of 50. Those numbers are getting up there. So with that, I do want to incorporate a little bit of some stretching of the glutes in between. So 50 single leg RDLs. Normally I would just do 2 sets of 25 body weight, but because I want to get a little bit of that stretch in the glute, I'm going to break it up into 4 sets of 12, 12, 12, and then 14 to finish. So that way, every time we finish our set of squats, we get a little bit of some release in that glute and hamstring, and then go back into it. Sound good? So here we go. I got my box. You know what? I'm holding an 8-pound, but just so you know, you can hold a dumbbell. Feet are going to be slightly turned out, but right underneath of my knees and hips. Focusing on abduction of the hips as I'm coming down at the bottom of the squat. Each set, I'll kind of give you guys different angles, but we'll just kind of do this together. Sound good? You know, I didn't realize until I really kind of started looking at the layout of this challenge. 25, toes slightly turned out, chest up, find where your range is, abductor at the bottom and up. That is kind of like a squat hip thrust, and then a lunge hip thrust kind of flow, looking at the days of the glute challenge. 4, just stop to that point before that tailbone tucks under. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, second round. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. Squeeze. Oh. All right. So, giving you kind of different options when it comes to your single leg RDL. You can use a foam roller to help keep that back leg straight. Today, I'm going to use this box to prop my back leg on top, kind of like a Bulgarian hip squat, Bulgarian split squat, but more about just keeping this back leg supported. So you're set up for that. Gosh, those squats get you out of breath, don't they? All right, here we go. So finding your crease in the hips, known as your acetabulum, where your femur joints inside the pelvis. You want to make sure, you're hinging from there. I'm going to keep my back leg supported here. Kind of find where's that sweet spot here. Now, as you are hinging, I'm going to let this hand kind of reach for my big toe on my left. So I'm sitting on my left leg right here. So I'm reaching for it. That way my hips stay a little bit more square, because if I were to hit more parallel here, I'm definitely loading a lot more of my outer abductors, my lateral stabilizers, which is okay. Can definitely do that as well. But sometimes having just a little bit of some rotation of that upper half can allow your hip to extend evenly. As I'm coming down, I am going to use the box to support. My knee is fully extended. I'm still squeezing my right glute. Come to my lowest point, usually mid shin, and then coming right back up. So 12. With that said, you ready? Here we go. So remember, still extending the knee of the back leg that is up and off the ground. Focus on the hinge at the acetabulum. This is also where you can't really see down on the ground, but I have my 8-pound dumbbell pretty much right here in front of my big toe on left. Kind of a little bit of an aim for it, which is why my elbow kind of bends as I come down. It's not always about whether you touch the ground. That just comes with one's flexibility through the hips. Strengthen the glutes. I'm coming up on 7. I am really, really going slow on this intentionally because I really, with just those 12 reps, I want to really load. Can I say really enough? The glutes, that range of motion. Teach myself how to stay square. I'm coming up on 10. Noticing how every set we do, I'm going to change the angles a little bit of this. Here's 11. Last one. Holy glute moly. And this was just body weight. Wow. All right, let's change the setup. Let's see, this leg. You can still see me on this side, yeah? So dumbbell's gonna be in front of my right toe. Let's see, set myself up. Trying to do multiple things with multiple devices. Find your balance. All right, hinge square, back knee bent, find the acetabulum, hinge, extend back leg. First one's practice, yes? All right, here we go, hinge. There's 1. Load and up 2. 3, hinge, up 4. Extend that back knee. There's 5. So remember, we're still working the leg that we're balancing on. 6. So you want to feel that super duper length at the bottom, and then feel how that glute and hamstring just winds up, and squeezes at the top. I have 4 more. 4. 3. Push. 2. Last one. Hinge, squeeze, and that is 1 set. All right. Change it up. Ready? Second set. 50. I'm gonna turn face you guys on this one this time. Toe slightly turned out. Narrow in the stance. Here we go. Whew. And up 1, 2. I have mirrors in all sorts of places in the garage. It's always helpful when you're able to, if not being, what's the word? When you're constantly staring at yourself. I'm drawing a blank. It's not vanity. You just gotta really look at your form from different angles. Record yourself periodically. Watch yourself. Sometimes you don't see corrections until you, or no corrections to make until you see yourself. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Really push those hips out at the bottom. 18, 19, 20, 1, 2. Trying to keep a nice light 1-1 tempo. Halfway. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I'm coming up, I probably am forcing a little bit more pressure into my big toe, into my arches, like I have a $100 bill underneath of that arch to really engage more adduction, squeezing legs back to midline, really connecting with the glutes as I'm coming up, really trying not to let the quads be the primary driver. There's 49 and 50. Whew, all right, set yourself up. 4 sets, second set, 12, one leg already out. So I'm gonna turn this way. Give you a different perspective. Let's see, started with my left in front, so let's do it. So, find your angles, find that acetabulum, create even a square, find that hinge, extend back leg, find where that furthest point is, no rotation, there we go. Hinge, up 1, hinge, push butt back, there's 2, 3, you could also extend one arm or both. There's your single leg, but a little bit of kickstand support. 5, but take your time. As low as you can, connecting with your form. Strong hinge. 8, 9, 10, push, 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 push. 11 and 12. Oh, and that still gets my arches going. But if you were feeling it only in the arches, then that tells me that you have more tightness in the calves. And that is, here we go, going into my 12. Your arches, your calf muscles are impairing your hip extension ability. 3, 4. So there's nothing wrong. If you feel like 2 hands reaching in front too much and you're losing your balance, then put something in front of you. You can't see it, but I have my bench in front of me, just enough where I can touch and reach it at the bottom, and then I can't. There's 9. Don't forget to still squeeze that back glute as you hinge and bow. There's 10. Reach, 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 reach. 11. And last 1. And up. Wee wee. All right. Here we go. Third set. I am definitely finding it more helpful that I am stretching more with this challenge as opposed to the first challenge. I don't feel that I stretched enough. And that hurt me a little bit. And I was still running a lot more. All right, less talking, more doing. Here we go. Not running nearly as much as I was before. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 20, Oh, sorry, 20 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 2, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right. This time, I'm taking training blocks away. Training blocks, training wheels. 4 sets of 12. So your leg can certainly come back to touch it. We're going to try to do this more balanced. So as you extend back, foot can rest. Okay, touch down, then bring it right back up. Is the plan in theory. We're ready, 12. Hinge, extend back leg, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 1, hinge, 2, push, 3, hinge, 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 push, squeeze, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to go a little bit faster. Whoa, on the up, 7, 8. Control on the down, power on the up, 9, 10. Kind of like a speed of a kettlebell swing, 11, and 12. Whew. All right, other side, you ready? Facing you. First one's always practice. Find my square. Hinge. All right, I'm ready. You ready? Here we go. Hinge. 1. Extend back leg. Up 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. So remember, front knee driving towards the toes. 7. This is not a stiff leg RDL. With this one, you want to let your hands reach forward. 9. You're still squeezing that back glute. Leg is coming up. There's 11. Last 1. Reach, reach, reach. And 12. All right. Last set. Let's see. You never have to use something to catch you on a squat, but it sure does help remind you when you start shortchanging yourself. So use things that you can. All right, last round, 50. Toes slightly turned out, neutral. You're ready? Find that hinge, open up hips at bottom. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 1, 2, 3, As those knees open out, you should also feel a little bit of a stretch through the adductors at the bottom. Butt's pushing back, hips are opening. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 40. Come on, last 10. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. Whew. Wowie, wowie. Oh. All right. Left leg. Left leg in front. 14. Don't let me forget. 14, okay? 14, 14. Left leg in front. Right leg extends back. There we go. Now line it up. Yes. Yes. All right, here we go. All right. I'm not going to touch that box, but it is there if you need it. There's 2. 3. Push, 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 push. Whoa, there's 4. 5. Push, 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 push. Reach 6. And squeeze. There's 7. Every rep. Connect. Left, right glute. Left, right glute. You feel it. You feel it. You feel it. Every rep. Good quality. 10. 11. You are in control of the quality. 12. 2 more of each set. 14. Last one. 15. Yowzers. With all that balancing, I'm definitely feeling a lot my peroneal, but that's also because you're balancing a lot. So when you really push down on your big toe and your arches, your peroneal muscle is your calf muscle that controls your foot really cupping and making that arch. So it's not a bad thing if you are feeling it in your calf, but if you're only feeling it in your calf, 14, there's my square, there's my 1. Then you just need to regress, kickstand, modify your depth. Sometimes I like using bands to create that hinge at the acetabulum. 14. Push, squeeze. 15. I say 15 and that 5. 6. 7. 8. Big squeeze at the top. 9. 10. 4 more. 1. 2. 3. And last one, last one, last one, last one. Yeah. 4. Whoa. Hiya. So it took a lot longer than I wanted, but good quality stuff. All right, number 4, stretch. Oh yeah, I'm toying with the idea of whether or not to do one more filming. Oh, yeah. I filmed these workouts probably just Saturday, Sunday, and then like one weekday, usually. You just have to listen to your body. I did Pilates this morning, so my body has had some time in between to kind of recover, eat, fuel. Weekends are kind of usually my better days to do that, but kids go back to school this week. Even my oldest. All right, I'm going to show you one more. I'm going to cross my right behind my left. Focus on pushing my butt back, and then I'm going to rotate and lean a little bit towards my left, and that gets a huge stretch down my outer glute, the outer hamstring, into the peroneal. The more you can kind of push down with your right big toe, maybe kind of bend with bending and straightening your right knee. You might even feel a stretch through the peroneal. Right now, I feel this a lot more through my outer hamstring, the attachment point of my hamstring and glute. So just a different stretch, and then change sides. Cross left behind. Sometimes just side bending, you'll get that stretch. Or play with angles, push the butt back, let yourself hang, let yourself rotate, bend and straighten, but kind of connect where's got a fishing fine. There's that stretch. Ooh. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys. Hey, you are done. Day 15. Halfway mark on this one. Stay with me. Good job, guys, getting it in. And I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is hip thrust and I think banded hip abductions. Hip thrust. Yeah, I'm going to use a dumbbell. Probably not the bar. Those reps are getting way up there. So stay tuned, and I will see you guys tomorrow.